Yo, yo, alright, check this out. This is in Georgia, in the United States. Every night at 7, these two statues merge together into one. And look at this. It's pretty wild. Now, if this isn't a representation of what we've been talking about for a while on this channel, I don't know what is. I mean, this really narrows it down, or not narrows it down, but knocks it out of the park. Really kind of breaks it down for you. It's even, you gotta love it, it's even a man and a woman coming together. Twin towers, right? Two came down, one came up. This is the merging the two sides of the brain. This is the merging the masculine and the feminine. One of the things the G on the Masonic compass stands for, right? The great work. Masonic two pillars, merging them into one, merging duality into unity. And that's what we've been saying, right? Is you want to do it yourself, don't let these guys do it for you. Ain't going to be anything nice. Just take a look around. It's all the proof you need. It's nuts. And I love the real icing on the cake in 7, right? Being the number of completion. Every night at 7 o'clock that takes place, apparently. The two figures represent a Muslim boy and a Georgian princess. You gotta love that because, of course, of course Islam would be tied to this thing. So I wanted to show you this too. The green circle is the planet Venus. This is the sun, and this is the Earth. Whenever Venus does its orbit, and Earth and Venus conjunct and meet, this is the path it makes. So the symbol was hijacked, and is now something that it's not, when it's merely just the stars above doing their dance. See, they're trying to hijack Aquarius too, the age of Aquarius that we're in. So, this is Venus, this is the female, the feminine, and then you have the six-sided star, the cube, that's the masculine. Venus also known as Jesus because it's the morning star. The sun rises, right? Talk about Venus too. It really just all this stuff. You got to think about it's 2018, right? And think about just the last 6 years, from 2012 to 2018. I mean, you got to, if this isn't to let you know what time we're in, I don't really, I mean, all you got to do is look above, look up. You get this Venus transit in 2012 that made the news. It was a really, really big deal. It was really rare because normally it doesn't happen on our orbital plane, so we shouldn't even have been able to see it, but we were because it was a rare one. And that was in 2012. And think of everything that's happened since then. We just had a pretty rare, another, like, super, it's what, normal word now, rare, record-breaking, right? We just had a rare lunar eclipse back in January. Then you have all your ultra-rare blood moons. And you have the real rare solar eclipse. And even with Comet Ison thrown in there. I mean, it's been, talk about action-packed above. So that means something. It means something. It really does. And between now and 2020, and we're already seeing signs of these alignments showing that there's something to them. I've been showing that the last couple videos. And it's weird to see this stuff happen. Like, I don't know, I don't feel comfortable like saying people are getting stupid or anything like that. I really don't, because I just don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's just willful ignorance. It's not because people just don't have the mental capacity to figure this stuff out and to understand it and to accept it. But, this drives me nuts. And it happens way too much. Where I work, right? So I work at a grocery store and I work on the floor. I'm a stock clerk. I don't want to say stalker. That sounds bad. And I've really noticed it the last year or two, and it's getting worse. To where people will come up and they'll say, "Where's this or that?" And I'll tell them, like, let's just say, down in aisle 10. And then they'll look at me and they'll say, "Well, where's that?" And it drives me nuts because we're not talking. This is not your first trip in a grocery store. You know damn well these lines and lanes are all numbered, and it's all very well laid out and displayed for you above the aisle. So people won't even look up now. They're just that lazy, and they just are willing to let someone else do everything for them. And I just want to look at them and say, you know, you not wanting to look up for yourself is such a huge metaphor of what's going on around us right now that you don't even know. And what's even better about all this is that you probably would think I'm absolutely I'm absolutely crazy for thinking and saying such. I mean, all you literally and it happens all the time. It's down lane so and so. Where is that? Are you kidding me? Like, look at the top of my head. You're already looking me in the eye. Just look up like 6 inches to the top of my head, and you'll see where we are. Whatever. You know, let's see what else this place has got. You know what I mean? For real. Let's see it, man. I want to. Not really, but what choice do I have? Yeah. Alright. Thanks to my subscribers.